Okay, so with solving equations, the important thing is it's an equation, which means something is equal to something. Okay, so with equations, the sides must always balance out. That's the important thing. Okay, and when you do something on the one side, you can say you do it on the other side. That's kind of the basic rules. Another basic rule of solving equations is you want x alone, because you want to solve x. Okay, so actually what happens here is you would have learned in primary school that you might have had a block here and say, okay, what plus 2 is equal to 5? And then you filled in the block. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. You remember that method in primary school? You just fill in the little block. But now you're in high school and you're in grade 10 and you've learned that there's better ways, okay, than guessing until you get to the right answer. So one of the things we taught you is that you can subtract 2 both sides. You can say x plus 2 minus 2, and 2 minus 2 is 0. But then you must subtract 2 this side also. 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay? But then we say there's even a shorter way. And that is just say you take the 2 over and make it minus 2. That's the quickest way. Because that's actually what's happening in short. You're subtracting 2. But when you subtract 2 here, you know it's going to be 0. So we just say the short method is say you take the 2 over and you subtract 2 on that side. And then obviously 5 minus 2. You don't even have to show that you're doing it, because you're in grade 10. You can just say it's going to be 3, because I know 5 minus 2 is 3. You can put in one more step and say x is equal to 5 minus 2, and then say it's 3. Okay, with this one now you can say, let's take the 4 over and say 2x is equal to 10 minus 4. Okay, you can do that. Or you can think for yourself, when I take it over, I know I'm going to have 10 minus 4. So to save time, you can just say, okay, so it's going to be 6. 10 minus 4, I know 10 minus 4 is 6. So I'm just going to skip that little step because I want to save time. And I'm going to say 2x is equal to 6. And then we want x. Remember the rule is you want x alone. Yes, so we're going to divide both sides by 2. So when you divide by 2, you can say therefore x is equal to 3. Okay, again we get 3. Now what about this? Here we have to first get rid of the brackets. Okay, so with these ones we say we multiply the 2 in. So you're going to get 2x plus 2 equal to 7. Okay, multiplied in, that's a rule, distributive law, right? Multiply the 2 in. Then you take the 2 over, so 7 minus 2 is 5. So therefore, 2x is equal to 5. And then we divide both sides by 2. So divide by 2, and therefore x will be, you can write it as 5 over 2, or you can write it as 2,5. Okay, so there's some of the basic